We're at the upper level at the Barber Vintage Museum in Leeds, Alabama. So just showing a couple of the unique motorcycles we've got here. Again, this is what I call a tree. Several road racing motorcycles and some sport bikes, primarily loaded on this one. Just a great way to see a variety of motorcycles in a tight space. It's amazing how many they can pack in here. Not a old bike by any means, but an interesting bike. So this area, Jefferson County in Alabama, appears to be one of the few in the country that I know of that actually uses a six-cylinder Goldwing as their bike for their sheriff's departments. And the one I've seen all have the sheriff's name on the back of the bike. So interesting that they do that. Some other police bikes here. You can see the KZ1000, very popular. It's popularized by the TV show Chips. Here's a Harley service car based police bike. These were primarily used for writing tickets and things like that. Indian Ford. Here's a Honda CB 750 based police bike. And a CB 450 base bike. Now the CBs were called CPs for police bikes. Then over here, I don't know if it's ties together or not, but you've got some now high-speed race bikes that would not be on the road. If you were on the road, you'd probably try to get pulled over by one of the police bikes. Mondale and an AWO Simpson, which is an East German motorcycle. Linto, one of the small Italian firms. Perilla, another Italian firm. Of course, the easily recognizable BMW, modern Galera, and an old one, 1947. I'm partial to the old motorcycles where you can actually see the motors and stuff. So, I believe this is a replica, but this is like the one that Dick Mann raced at Daytona. It's a BSA/Triumph. It's actually a 3-cylinder, and the motor was essentially the same in both of them. This is an MZ. One of the very, very fastest motorcycles to come out of East Germany. Pioneer in two-stroke technology. Typical of the Italian small bikes. This is a Maserati, not connected with the Maserati car company, but just beautiful, beautiful workmanship. These are like just small pieces of jewelry to me. Just some of the small scooters and three-wheelers, very utilitarian scooters, but again, I think they have their place, and I think as a piece of art, they're just wonderful. These were old suitcase ones, so you can see up here, got the it's unfolded, and then you can see here, I'll pop around and you can see the other side. It folds up very nicely into this, and the whole motorcycle or whole scooter folds up into a little package, a heavy package, but a small compact package. One of my favorite scooters is this CT Cazetta. This one has the optional trailer for it, but just think about riding that down the road. Guarantee you're going to get lots of looks wherever you go. Of course, the Vespas, everyone is, I think when they think of scooters, they think of Vespa. And then you've got some of your American scooters. Cushman, very, very popular. And than the All-State scooters that were sold through Sears. This is the latest iteration of the Honda Cub. Of course, the original Honda Cub was pretty much the Honda on the map. And here's a new version of the Honda Monkey Bike. And you can see the early Honda Monkey Bikes here. Little Trail 50s. The first one was produced in 1968, I believe. Early BMWs. This one's an all-wheel drive motorcycle. You can see the drive section on it up here. I think it's a pretty ingenious setup. I believe it's hydraulic, but I'm not sure. I don't know how much weight it adds. I don't actually know how well it handles. Another oddity is this Yamaha. So this is the Nikon with a three-wheel layout, two wheels in the front. Motorcycle I definitely believe has its place, especially on slippery roads. This is a snowmobile setup to turn your dirt bike into a snowmobile. Peugeot, famous for cars and bicycles, also made motorcycles. Some of your early Hondas. The Aprilia Moto 6.5. You don't see too many of these. I actually have a friend that has one, a unique motorcycle. You will see your fair share of customs here at Barber. The ones they do have are really pieces of just works of art. Look at the paint and the artwork on these. Kind of how Ducati got started, putting bicycles, motors on bicycles. So you can see, I think it's a little puppy, but it's a Pucciolo. And please don't comment on my poor Italian. I love Italian motorcycles, but I do not speak the language very well. Ducati Mark III. Over here you can see the museum and the architecture a little bit. This is a Harley Sportster, 66 Sportster. And we just pop out here and you can see this beautiful view of the track. Turn coming around, long straightaway. Are in Alabama, so it's very green here. More Harleys. This is kind of the Harley section. A lot of modern Harleys.